What up, Joe? Welcome back. I'm Spade the Love Doctor. No, I'm Spade the Love Doc. Look, I hope everyone's doing well. Hey, let me put y'all up on a little something. All the videos I've done, it might have been one or two that was scripted. For the most part, all of them is really, I come in and I pretty much, for the most part, freestyle. It's been times where I might come up with the topic or what I'm going to talk about maybe 5 to 10, 15 minutes before I come on. And that's been the case. A lot of the material is not scripted and I ain't sitting back. I ain't did, studying, extensive studying. For the most part, before I started doing this podcast, I hadn't really even I hadn't read my Bible in a long time. I might pull it out every blue moon if somebody mentions something in the Bible. But I probably have forgotten more about the Bible than most folks, the average person, even know. But I thank God he's put his word in me, and he's given me wisdom and knowledge of spiritual enlightenment. So, hey, until I hook up with Super Dale, Super Dale be so busy. Until me and Super Dale get together, and he get me on point, but he need a lot of time with me, y'all. For him to really get me on point the way I need to be on point, his schedule got to be cleared for about at least 3-4 hours because I'm that bad when it comes to technology. I mean, Super Dale he's awesome when it comes to technology. He always have been. Even when we was kids, he taking apart stuff and examining it and looking at stuff. He always been off in electronics. That ain't really, my thing. I ain't really off in the gadgets. If I got a gadget in my house, best believe it's been a gift. If it's an air fryer, any type of gadget, it's 9 times out of 10 it's been a gift. But so Super Dale, he has to exercise patience with me because I'm really not tech savvy, So again, when you see me stumbling and bumbling and the material seem choppy, again, that's because ever since I've been doing the podcast, I've been working on my profanity, So when I'm choppy or I got to pause 9 times out of 10, about 2 months ago, that would have been a cuss word or something slick. I could talk, I could talk that mess a little bit, I could talk that slick talk, I could talk that, and it don't help that I really like profanity. I think it's manly, to say, for me to say, hey man, excuse me, I gotta go have a bowel movement. I want to say, hey, I gotta shh. But, on that note, I have been working on it. Y'all will be proud of me. I'm doing better, yet and still, every now and then you'll come across somebody that make you want to just, if you don't say it, you think the cuss word, but I've been doing better. But I just want to let y'all know the material really be off the top of my head like this one is too. I got the topic, but it ain't scripted. It's I'm coming off the top of my head. But I want to give some shout out to some outstanding brothers, especially some brothers in my area. My bros, my big bros, we pretty much stay in the neighborhood. I want to shout out to Tree. He got 99 jobs. You know, it's getting harder and harder for me and him to hook up. I mean, but he's awesome. I mean, he's a jack of all trades, you know, and a master of quite a few of them, you know. I mean, he'd cut hair, carpenter, lawn service, electrician, mechanic, you know, and then he even got his own bistro business. He's a chef. I mean, super awesome. He's a husband, great bro, another bro, my bro, boss man Patrick, super awesome guy, family man, first class type of guy. You know, can't say enough about him. Just good man, awesome. Other bro, want to shout out to him, Cortez. You know, Cortez, give a little bit about him. You know, he worked for the federal government, you know, all that time, you know, since COVID, you know, he been working at the house. So they just told me, hey, you got to come back to work. So I guess after going back to work for maybe about a month or two, he said, I guess he got used to working in his underwear at the crib. Just being at, you know, on the computer, you know, taking care of his business, you know, doing his job. You know, he don't dropped his retirement package, so he's getting ready to retire here soon. And he'll be making more than me retired than you know, me working 2 or 3 jobs. So, you know, I want to say what up though to all 3 of them fellas, man. They super awesome brothers, all of them married. You know, all of them good husbands, outstanding men, you know, take care of the home. You know, I'm proud of them. So, but, you know, and I tell them all the time, you know, if I was up north, I'd be married too. It's just something about me and up north women. I'd be in love and married too, but I'm down in this little area where it's getting kind of normal. They don't really want to say it, but it's getting kind of normal, you know, that, you know, for $40, $50, you can get a lot of pleasure for $40, $50. It's getting kind of normal in my area. So I told them if I was up north, I'd be married. But hey, shout out to them fellas. But let me go ahead and get on the topic today. If you're visiting, go ahead, hit the subscribe button for me, y'all. Then hit the like button. The likes, which y'all don't know, the likes pushes the material where other people could see it and get it out there. The topic today, you read it in the thumbnail, is how to keep your man. How to keep your man. You know, let me start off by saying brothers, for the most part, is very common. Now, every now and then, every once in a while, you'll come across a woman. Excuse me. Excuse me, my spitty spade. Every now and then, you'll come across a woman that have to take on a man with a lot of responsibilities. You know, but however, it's common for a man to meet a woman with 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. And not only do we have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, you know, and he sit back and say, hey, you know, I could take care of us. You know, you got 5 kids, it's you and I, 7, that's 7 mouths to feed. I could take care of that. I understand. I understand, you know, coming with you as a package deal, you know. Okay, your kids got kids. Oh, okay, that ain't nothing, you know, we'll be all right. I'm understanding. I can handle that. Most men, that's what they do. When they really care for a woman, they bring in understanding. Oh, okay, your kids got kids. Oh, okay, I'm understanding. You know, hey, we'll work it out. I'll handle that, you know. Oh, okay, your kids got also pets. So, hey, I'm trying to love you. I'm trying to love the average man. The average man, hey, they trying to love you. They trying to love on your kids. Then your kids got pets. They got dogs. They got cats. They got ferrets. They got birds, they turtles, So a man, in a lot of cases, a man has to have a lot of understanding with, for the most part, for the average woman. A man must be understanding, or hey, Mike Tyson had to be understanding when it came to, hey, it was a package deal for his Robin Givens and the mama. Now, she could have had her own little condo somewhere, but she had to be right there with them. But hey, he loved her so much. Hey, he had to be understanding. So understand this, ladies, and guess what? I want y'all to receive this with love. Ladies, I say, ladies, I want you to put your love ears on. Don't be offended now. Don't get hurt. Don't get all emotional. Okay? Just put your love ears. Put your love ears on. And understand, in many cases, there's a lot of men that must be very understanding. Whether it's a package deal with you and your mother, whether it's a package deal with you and your kids, whether it's a package deal with you and your animals, whether it's a package deal with you and your grandkids. Most men are willing, if they really care for you, if they love you, they got understanding for days when it comes to all the packages that you bring into the table. They understanding. But what you need to understand is, don't lose your man. Do not let the understanding run out, ladies. When that man needs some adult time, when that man desire some adult pleasure from you, that ain't the time to be talking about your eyebrows hurt or your earlobe, hey, you ain't in the mood because your earlobe itching, or your forearm is a little irritated, or you got a little headache, but hey, you been in the other room just laughing your butt off to comedy, but you got a headache. By you denying your man the pleasures, by you denying your husband, by you denying your man, your husband, your lover, someone that's in love with you, the pleasures, that adult pleasures, you gonna have that man sooner or later run out of understanding. Sooner or later, and once he run out of understanding, then he's gonna be looking for a way to exit the relationship. If you got a good man, and you know you got a good man, your girlfriend say you got a good man, your mama, everybody say you got a good man, make sure that man is pleased. Do not let his understanding run out, because he's understanding at all you got going on. He's understanding all the package that come with you. All you got to do is please that man. All right, y'all. Hey, that was the topic for the day. If you got some comments, go ahead and leave it for me. Again, young ladies, I want you to have your loving ear on. Hey, I hope you took your combative ears off and put that love in the love, because hey, this message was from love. Okay, it ain't to come at you, come at the women. I ain't trying to beat up on the women. The brothers been, they've been telling me, hey man, you be on the brothers. You be on the brothers. You talk about how we cheat, but you don't get on the women. So I'm not getting on the women. I'm adding. I want you to look at it like that, ladies. I'm adding to you. I ain't getting on you. I'm adding to you. I'm dropping them little gems, dropping them little nuggets. Please, your man, don't let him get out there in them streets taking money from your household, and spending to get pleasure out in the streets. Don't let him do that. All right, y'all. I greet y'all with love. Hey, I wish y'all love and happiness and continue to love.